But are you willing to accept, Dr. Tharoor, the premise that the government has that they inherited an economy which they said was within the fragile 5 economies of the world? Today, India is the 5th largest economy in the world. So the government, the Modi government is saying we've achieved a turnaround in the last 10 years.
As economists will tell you, given the growth in our population, growth into becoming the 5th and now soon the 3rd and maybe one day even the 2nd largest economy is inevitable as a function of the size of a population generating some sort of economic activity. What I'm concerned about is where that's coming from. From 2016 to 2021 in India, the top 20% of our population have seen almost a 40% rise in their income growth, whereas the bottom 60% has seen a negative income growth. This is the real problem. The government says improbably that they pull 25 crore people out of multidimensional poverty, but yet 80 crore people are receiving free food grains, which doesn't exactly suggest that people have stopped being poor. We are also looking at a government whose figures, sadly, have become totally unreliable, Rajdeep. One of the sad things about this government is that India used to be respected worldwide for the reliability of its statistics. Now those statistics coming out of Niti Aayog and of the government are not being trusted. Consumption expenditure surveys were not even done for 8 years, from 2014 to 2022. And this national multidimensional poverty index rests on highly dubious and debatable assumptions. So there's a real worry. Let me say on the comparison with UPA, since you wanted me to address that particularly, 27.1 crore Indians were lifted out of poverty according to UNDP between 2005 and 2014. And they said that the poorest 40% in India had the greatest relative development during this period, whereas under the BJP, if you turn to World Bank figures, 230 million Indians slipped into poverty during the pandemic. Nearly 80% of the total number of people in the world who slipped into poverty in 2020 were those in India.
Can I